Leonardo.Ai's AI image generator. Now first of all, you're going to want to log into your account. Once logged in, you get a screen just like this. But before we get into the nitty-gritty of starting from scratch, what we're going to actually do is explore the community feed here on the left. So by clicking here and going to the community feed, I can actually scroll through and find inspiration for images I would like to create. If I like a particular image style or subject, I can go through what other people have created and actually learn from their props. So I click on this image here. As you can see, we got a little bit of information about this image. We have the prompt that they've actually used to create this image, as well as information about the resolution, when it was created, and some of the settings used, as well as the actual model I used to generate the image. The first thing I want to show you is that you can simply use all the exact same settings by going straight to Remix. If I click on Remix, I get taken to the image generator with all of the same settings, so I can actually go through instead and change some of this. I can say neon dark light. I can add something in there like wolf howling. And I can actually even remix this image and hit generate. I can generate something reasonably similar by remixing that prompt. And I think I can do is actually just copy the prompt. If I don't want all the other settings, I can just hit copy prompt and use that in the generator itself. The other option is to simply generate with the model they've used. So if I want to create something that's completely different, but I really like this model, I can click generate with this model. And you see it's selected 3D animation style, the same model we used before, and I can type my own prompt in there, such as midnight moon over the pyramids in Egypt. And then with our own prompt, we're able to get our own image using that same 3D model. So that's a great way to start, because it allows you to kind of put the training wheels on and allows you to play with other people's prompts to get a feel for how this works. Now if you want to generate your own images from scratch, all you need to do once you've logged in is head down to AI image generation. And to give you an idea of how this all works, on the left-hand side here, you've got all of your settings to help you adjust the quality, number of images, resolution, and will allow you to turn on or off various features, including some of the more premium features we will cover later. And then on the right-hand side you enter your prompt. So this is where you type in what it is you're after. And you can actually choose your model. And each model gives you a different style or look based on the images used to train that model. So you can more directly choose the type of look you want added to your image. How to explore these styles? Simply head down to select custom model. You'll see we got a few with a photo real dream shaper. We got a few different styles, including the one we just created with 3D animation style. We can choose one that matches the aesthetic we're going for, and basically use that to generate images with. We got a few other options in here, such as elements, and you can also add a negative prompt. These are additional functioning tools we're going to cover in future videos. Now understanding some of these features and what you're seeing on the screen here, if we go down you can see I can choose how many images I want to generate. At one time we have some premium features here, which include Photo Real. For creating photorealistic images, Alchemy is like a pipeline. For high-fidelity image generation, it works with all existing models and really takes your images to the next level. And Prompt Magic 3 for better prompt adherence and get you better results with your energy. If you come down we got a few more settings such as the input dimensions, which you're going to touch on in a little bit. And further down some more advanced settings, which we're actually not going to worry about covering today. Just going to focus on some of the fundamentals. Now for best results, I highly recommend turning on Alchemy. Photo Real if you want a photorealistic image. Or using Prompt Magic now. These are premium features, with exception of Prompt Magic. Prompt Magic version 3 is a premium feature. But you can experiment with Prompt Magic version 2 if you have a free account, and I highly recommend doing that, because you still produce really excellent looking images using Prompt Magic version 2 with a free account. So once you've got everything set up, we got 2 images. We got our settings soon like Photo Real, Prompt Magic, Alchemy, and we got a resolution set up. We're gonna go with 768 by 512, although maybe I want something that is taller. I can switch over here to 512, but keep in mind some of these models have been trained at a specific resolution, and if you want the best results, you better try to match that resolution. When generating, for instance, if I turn off Alchemy up here, you'll notice I get this little sort of exclamation mark here. It says note, the selected model has been trained at 640 by 832. So I would actually be better off using that resolution if I was not using Alchemy in this particular instance, and matching that resolution for best results. But I'll turn that back on, and we'll keep going from where we were. You can go down to your aspect ratio down the bottom here and change that there as well. There's a few here you can choose from, but I'm going to stick with a ratio of 3 to 2. And if I want to, I can switch that around to 2 to 3. And go from there. So let's type in a prompt. So I've typed in a samurai warrior, anime style in front of Mount Fuji, keeping it pretty simple. So from here, I'm gonna choose cinematic with a photo reel turned on. And gonna hit generate to see what kind of results we get. So you can see the quality we've been able to create. Using these settings with Leonardo.Ai, it looks like an actual photo. We got Mount Fuji in the background. And a very awesome look however. One thing to keep in mind is I did choose anime style, so I might turn off photo reel. So I can adjust and try again anyway. Change my alchemy style from dynamic to anime. And I don't want a 3D animation style, so change that to Dream Shaper version 7. And generate with this model. And you can see the images we've got here. A little bit more of an anime style with a high level of detail. You can see how we've been able to take that style and really apply to what we're doing, which I think is pretty cool. But keep in mind, you don't need to have access to the premium features to get excellent imagery. With Leonardo.Ai, it might take a little more fine-tuning, but you can still get this. What we're gonna do is we're gonna turn off alchemy and photo reel and generate using only free features. And now we got some quality images using only the free features of Leonardo.Ai. To open one of these up. The other thing too is that this image is 512 by 768. If we want it to be bigger, we do have some upscale options. You'll notice a few different ones down here, but I'm gonna go with creative upscale. It's going to re-rated that image at a higher resolution, and now our image has been upscale. And the creative upscale has 4x the image. There's now 1792 pixels by 27 and 4 pixels. So you get reasonably high resolution pretty easily, even with the free account. Now I do recommend going in and actually experimenting with a bunch of these models. There are a whole bunch of platform models, plenty to choose from, to get some really awesome results. I was able to create this image using SDXL 0.9, which is a stable diffusion XL 0.9. Really cool artistic looking image. And then I created this image. Same prompt using the absolute reality setting. So you can get some really awesome images by playing around with some of these models and experimenting to see what effect it has on your prompt. So jump onto Leonardo.Ai and give that a go and see what results you get. In the next video, we're gonna explore basic prompt structure, so you can even further master your prompts and get even better images using this platform. Thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you again soon.